Kenny Pfitzer. My whole life I've been pretty much working on cars a little bit. My dad's a rocket scientist for NASA. So knowing that, he's always been in and out of building crazy stuff his whole life. And you know, I'm part of a family of 6 kids, 4 girls, 2 boys. And my daughter wanted her first Volkswagen Bug. So my dad actually drove a 64 Volkswagen Bug from Minnesota all the way down to California when he took the job at Boeing. And so that car sat in the side yard forever, rusted out. My sister needed a car, so my first experience was jumping into that car, rebuilding a whole entire car for my sister, and then one by one, we built a Volkswagen Bug for every single sister until it got to my turn. And from there on out, I started building buses and Volkswagens and Porsches and everything else. So pretty much my hand's been in it, building stuff my whole entire life. So on this car, it's basically it's a full resto. I mean, we basically bought the body as a fiberglass shell. It's got a 56 pan on it. But the whole bottom of the car, the pan's been shortened, obviously 11.5 inches. Fully powder coated, fully painted. Every single hardware underneath the thing is chrome plated. We use Tiger's exhaust, which is A1 performance, which is a super high-end H&5 pipe. We built a 2332 motor, 48 IDAs, Porsche fan shroud. So every little thing we checked out the boxes, like we wanted something perfect. We wanted the speed, we wanted the elegance, and we wanted the details. And obviously, the engine compartment's all leather wrapped, everything, gas tank, everything's filled up, leather inside. And then we basically took an old set of Porsche seats and basically recut them up and restyled them to actually fit this car. So it's a 4 Porsche seats, it's all Napa leather interior. It's got a full sound system, all hidden, it's all Bluetooth capability. But it's pretty much got the modern and the old all connected. Yeah, we cleaned up the dash a little bit better. That's all leather wrapped instead of being painted, more leathered. Like I said, every door panel is cut. And on the top back, we basically machined, like I said, a whole entire set of molds and tools. It was fully engineered. So when we started this car, we actually scanned the whole entire vehicle and then reverse engineered that. Basically, we drew it all in data and then machined all the parts that we wanted for the car. So it's not like you could go by the store and go buy a part. Like all the billet grills are machined billet. Every headlight, every little piece has a feature that we put into it that's just not a stock part. So it's pretty cool to see all the pieces that came together and make it look like it is today. Because you wouldn't, if you would have saw it like a stock Speedster, you'd be like, that's totally different. Like when you put them side by side, it's not even any relative look. So I think it does set apart from everybody else. But I mean, like I said, everything's been gone through. We don't leave one detail out on this car for SEMA. We want to make sure every single piece and underneath the car was perfect. So this car is built for a guy named Bill. Bill owns a company called CB Living, and it's crazy because he came to my shop looking for someone to build actually a trike for him. So they pulled the trike from the shop, came here, hey, I want to keep building cars, this and that. Like, really became a dad to me, like someone I could knock off ideas with, someone who was inspired by what I did, and just really gave me an opportunity to expand what I knew, and he became just friends. We became friends. He didn't live far from me. We hang out a lot of time together, you know, and just was always trying to like, hey, let's build this, let's build this, let's build this. And then finally we were building this car, and we got going on it hard, and then he got super sick. He got basically stage 4 cancer right away. He always said he had back problems, and you know, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? You're just getting old. So, you know, we started building. We're basically almost in ready for paint, and God took him away. And you know, now it's like for me, it's like I know he's up there looking down, like, hey, this is a well-built car, and he knows. He picked the paint out with me. We did spray outs. We picked out colors, and even though nothing was finished until he left, I'm building exactly the way he would want it, and not the way I would want it. We already had figured out all the body design, so I did a lot with him. But now I get to build the car that he actually dreamed of having without him being here. So it inspired me to build that exact vehicle for him, and now I get to give it to his wife. I mean, his wife at first said, hey, I just want to sell it and get rid of it. And so we painted it, and then she says, we're not selling it ever. So that's a good thing for me. It's like, it feels good, like, hey, it's gonna stay in the family. And I told her, hey, if you want to sell it, please let me or Sean, which is a business partner, have the opportunity to buy the car, because it is a piece of art for everybody. It's not something you just want to give away to somebody. I mean, it's every single detail has something of his, something of mine right in it. You know, we have a buddy that worked in and out of different companies, and he pitched his idea, hey, you want to work with us? And I've already kind of heard of Malco, because I work with 3M, I worked at a ton of other companies. And I'm like, hey, give us a product. And we used it. I'm like, it actually worked a lot better than I've ever thought. So ever since we've connected, like tried new products out, detail sprays, you know, tire dressing, all that stuff, it's a lot better product than what we've been using for years. I mean, I've been in the industry 35 years, and I kind of know everybody's product and what the in and out, like, hey, try this compound. It's really good. Yeah, it really sucks. But using this stuff, the 3-step process they have was incredible. Like, we got to work with it, play with it, and it's like, I only want to partner with companies that I can truly stand behind and that's going to give me a perfection. Like, I'm anal about all my stuff, and I don't want to use just any product. I mean, I'm not out there to get anything for free or anything. I want to build a product that can save me time and also give me the look that this car does.